It's Thursday, March 4th, and I'm looking at the old CBS All Access. Today, ViacomCBS, we branded it to Paramount Plus. And let's just be honest, that's just all they did. We branded it to Paramount Plus. So we're going to do this live. We're going to say goodbye to the CBS brand on ViacomCBS's streaming service, and we're going to usher in Paramount Plus right now. So this is one last look at it. Now, if you want to take a look at what this app used to look like in full detail, I have a video where I talked about it along with Pluto TV, and I'm going to throw a link up in the description for it. But as you can see, it says right here, CBS All Access is now Paramount Plus, so we're going to fully usher that in right now. So we're going to update right now, check for updates, and it should be updated to Paramount Plus right now. Apparently another app that wants to update as well, but this is the main app that we're going to be looking at today. Apparently, CBS Sports wants to update as well. And we have officially updated the Paramount Plus, even though at the moment we do not have the new logo right now because I haven't launched it for the first time yet. But let's launch it right now. We should be able to get it. There we go. The new logo, the new name, and that's all we're just gonna get. So far, the only difference, as you can see, is on the old CBS All Access is when you sign into it, you can obviously pay for it if you want to, or you can browse the app to see, hey, what's inside of this thing I might like to enjoy if I were to sign up for it. On the Paramount Plus, you don't have browse and watch clips. Now you have only two options, sign up for it or sign out of it. Not good. Next, when I go deeper into it, maybe if I want to sign up for it, now I have limited commercials, commercial free, monthly, or I could do it annually. So that's very interesting. Now if you ever search up deals, they ran a deal that you can slash that $99 a year off the commercial free plan, and you could have paid $49.99 for it if you were to use a code. But since the service has launched, that deal has now ended. So before I continue, as I was trying to get into the Paramount Plus, because I used to be a CBS subscriber, canceled all that, and now I'm trying this out. There was something that I found out. So if you used to be a CBS All Access customer like I did, and you want to try this out for a full month for free, as you're signing up on the ParamountPlus.com website, there's this thing as you put in your credit card and your address at the bottom that says, do you have a coupon code? So you click on that, and you need to put in the code MOUNTAIN. So when you do that and click apply, it's going to give you a full month of Paramount Plus for free. So you don't have to worry about, okay, I used to be a CBS subscriber, now I'm trying this out. I don't want to make another new account. I don't want to put in and pay for it. If I used to be a CBS subscriber, you don't want to do that. So if you want to try out for a month for free, put in the code MOUNTAIN. Now that I'm in here, just take a look at this. If you're a new subscriber to this service, when you sign up for it, it's going to give you an option to pick at least 3 shows that you want to watch. So you can pick from any of these shows that you want to. But if you really want to have a fresh, clean slate, you don't have to do that, because there's an option to say skip or next. I wonder what happens when we, okay, so it says we have a pick 3 shows. So we're going to skip that. And now we're going to go into Plus. So when you load into Paramount Plus, like I just said, nothing is changing. It's gonna look basically the same with the user interface as you did when you used to check it out on CBS All Access. So yeah, look at the user interface. Nothing's changing. It's basically the same. But you do have the SpongeBob movie, the newer version of it now streaming. Then went to theaters, is going straight directly to Paramount Plus in the United States. If you live outside of the United States, it already aired on Netflix. You also have Camp Core here, another SpongeBob thing. You have a new series, for heaven's sake. And you also have the Real World Homecoming, New York. So the goal of the new Paramount Plus is to have three things: sports, news, and entertainment. So we're going to be taking a look at how that processes into if you want to check out one of the three things or all the three things in a moment. But first, we're going to take a look at the home screen. And on the home screen, you have the featured, and then you have the ViacomCBS brands: CBS, BET, Comedy Central, MTV, Nickelodeon, and Smithsonian. And then you have trending shows, recently added content, trending movies. And if you have the commercial-free plan, or at the moment, if you have the ad plan, which is $5.99 a month, commercial-free $9.99, you can check out what's on now. But in the summer, they're gonna get rid of that in the $4.99 tier when they lower it from the $5.99. So keep that noted. You have space, which is Star Trek, sports, originals, comedies, drama, news, reality, Nick shows, and then you have daytime at the bottom here. Now, as you watch content, the categories might change a little bit, especially at the top. The first thing you see instead of trending shows is keep watching, so just keep that noted. So now let's get started with sports. So how is sports going to work, first of all? Well, first of all, sports, like any content that CBS plays live with sports, is going to be living in the live TV section. So down there, or in the On Now section, it's going to be giving you CBS Sports HQ, and it's going to be giving you content that airs live, like the NFL, golfing, and anything else like that, through your local CBS station in the section right there. If we go down to shows, there should be sports down here too. So yeah, shows, and then you can take a look at replays if you want to on your schedule with all of these shows right here. So for example, they're really promoting the soccer of the league, Championships League. So you can take a look at, hey, I want to see the schedules that they have coming soon. You can take a look at all the schedules here. And then you can take a look at match replays and the highlights of it and much more. So you can take a look at every match replay of the UEFA Championship. If you don't want to check out in full but want to check out in highlights, you can check it out here. You can check out specials and related shows and about. Let's take a look at the Masters, because they also have that here as well. Same thing, you can take a look at the highlights, the post round, extended highlights, and much more. Let's take a look at one more here, NFL. Now, right now, it's off season, so nothing special is going on. But let's just see. Maybe we can watch the Super Bowl, because that aired on CBS earlier this year. Doesn't look like we're able to air, unfortunately. So that's sad. But let me search it here. Maybe it can be in the search. Super Bowl. Let's see if they have that here. No, I don't see Super Bowl. Maybe I have to search info. I see it searched the NFL, but it's not going to be here. So that's unfortunate. But hey, if you want to check out sports, this is the place to go to get it. It's in shows. If you want to check out any replays, you can check out here, down the bottom. Or if you want to watch it live, you're going to have to come to the live TV in order to get it live. So just keep that noted. And while we're here, why don't we take a look at the next section, which is news. So that's another thing that they're promoting here as well. And so to get to it, you can go on live, and hey, if you want to watch CBSN, watch CBSN right here. You can take a look at the full schedule related to it. Right now, they will be airing CBS and AM, and then they're going to have this morning live news, and they're going to have much more content here, like the evening news, 60-minute specials. They're going to be having more things like that, so just keep that noted. It's going to be airing on the schedule on weekdays and weekends as well. And then if you want entertainment news, maybe you don't want to check out the news, too much of it. You want to check out some light news. Maybe you have time to check out celebrities and more things like that. You have ET Live right here. So those are the things to note with that. And I believe that coming soon, they're going to be airing local news. Now, if you want to check out right now, there's a lot of places you can get local news from CBS. So you can check out through CBS in New York, Los Angeles, and more. You can check out on the CBS News app, or you can check out on Pluto TV. But it should be coming soon in general to Paramount Plus. So just keep that noted. Also, if we go here, there's a full section of news here. I think that's a newer thing that I haven't really seen on the older CBS All Access. But here it is, a complete section dedicated to news. And you can check out CBSN Live here. Or you can check out the top stories in clips. You can check out a full replay of news shows in case you missed it. Morning, evening, 60 minutes. You got Red and Blue, CBSN exclusive, 40 hours, and more shows like that here. CBSN Originals. So that's a series here where they produce what they are planning on many documentaries. So that's the thing here. They, take a look at what happened in the news, and they bring it in a form of a documentary. So let's keep that noted. And they're going to be doing that with much more things too. I'm not sure if it's going to be in the CBSN Originals, but just keep that noted. They have daily news full episodes and weekly news full episodes. And another thing too to note is that with 60 Minutes, they are going to be having this thing where it has a Paramount Plus exclusive, which is 60 Minutes Plus, which gives you more content that you are not going to find on 60 Minutes. Now, they used to have this thing where on QB they have 60-6 on QB. And the team that produced that series is now going to have it on 60 Minutes Plus on Paramount Plus, probably in a longer form version or short form version. I'm not sure, but just keep that noted. Plus, they have other documentaries here. If you want to check it out on shows, you have other documentaries here. There we go. Maybe in the docu-series, I believe, and other areas like that. News. Let's see if the news has it. Well, I don't think so at the moment, but you have 48 Hours, and you have CBS and Original for documentaries. I think the FBI Investigates as well has documentaries. I never watched that show, so I don't really know, to be honest, but just keep that noted. Alright, I think that's it for news. Oh, I also forgot to mention one more thing. There's also going to be news airing on the live TV through your local CBS station if you want to check that out through there, with the live news in the morning and the local news mixed in along with other CBS shows. So just keep that noted. Alright, now we're going to get on to entertainment, the main part of Paramount Plus. So you have all the Paramount Plus shows categorized. So you have primetime, daytime, reality TV, and more here, all trending here. And you have it categorized from A to Z. So you can take a look at all of the CBS shows if you want. Here, you have BET as well. So they have African American content, A to Z for TVs and movies. And they're going to be reviving some things on here. I can see the game on here. You can watch that if you want. That's going to be revived, so they have another season of it. And they have more here. Like American Soul, Everybody Loves Chris, Finding Justice, and much more here. Comedy Central. So Comedy Central, you have Younger. Now they're gonna have a new season of that, and that's gonna be the final season, not airing on TV Land, because that's where the show airs, on TV's Land. They have the final season of it on Paramount Plus here. You have the Daily Show with Trevor Noah, and he's going to be having something here as well. I don't know fully what it is, but I think he's going to have something here, more exclusive content on here. Tosh.0. You have all these series here, and I think there's going to be another series on here too, something with Amy Schumer. He's going to have her series. I think it used to be on Comedy Central, but it's going to be a revived series coming to Comedy Central on Paramount Plus soon. Let's look at MTV. Now, MTV has series here as well. Some series are going to be revived on here that they used to air on the actual channel. I don't know if it's going to be, I don't think it's on in the debut of Paramount Plus, but that's going to be obviously coming soon if that's the case. As you could take a look at all the MTV series here. Very interestingly, they mix other brands here into that one section, which I find very weird. I mean, if you have VH1, instead of putting VH1 on MTV, make its own section out of it. I mean, that's just my opinion that ViacomCBS should have done. Not just combine another series into one section. I mean, if a user wants to check out TV Land content, why would they go on Comedy Central just to check it out? That's just one thing I find very weird about it, to me. But you can check out all the series on here through it. Nickelodeon, SpongeBob is really going to be that main factor of it. of the Nickelodeon, because they got the SpongeBob movie out today, new series out today as well. So yeah, yep, the regular SpongeBob, and then if you want to check out the movie, it should be here as well. I don't know why I'm not seeing it at the moment, but it should be here. Dora the Explorer is going to be revived as well as a live action anime series. So is the Fairy Odd Parents and more. It's not going to be on the debut, but it's going to be airing later. The Smithsonian Channel, I don't think they mentioned anything on here about new series coming to it, but if you want to check out the Smithsonian, it should be right here. Some things I forgot to mention here. Obviously, Paramount Plus is going to be having movies on here, so if you want to check it out, you can go all the way to movies in this section. You're going to be getting a lot of movies through Paramount Plus, including Paramount Pictures, and they're also going to be having content like MGM on here. And I think it's going to be based off of, you know, when it played in the movies, and after it played in the movies, I think maybe for 30 days or less than that, it's going to be available on Paramount Plus. So just keep that noted. And they're also going to be having more content on here with movies from Sonic and more movies like that, because they're partnering with Epix. If you don't know about that, you should obviously research it. But, you know, he's airing content on there through Epix, and through the deal with Paramount Plus, it's going to be available on here. Just like with Hulu. Actually, Hulu's airing Sonic right now because it aired on Epix, and Hulu has a deal with them as well, called a white label, I think. And it's going to be airing all these movies and all the other content in addition to the Paramount Plus or Paramount movies on here. So if you want to check out this next big movie that's airing in theaters right now through Paramount, it's going to be available on Paramount Plus, I think in 30 days or less. I could be wrong, but maybe it could be airing in less than that, but I believe that's the case. So yeah. So on Paramount Movies, you have all these movies here, including the originals like the Console Wars and the SpongeBob movie, the newest one. I wish there could have been a label on here. There should be a label on here. As you can see right here, they have the SpongeBob movie as a Paramount Plus original. I wish there could have been a way. Well, okay, I want to check out Paramount Pictures movies. I don't want to check out MGM or other things like that. There should have been a label on here, just like they have on the other graphics or posters rather, that says a Paramount Pictures movie. They could have something like that on here, but you know, that's just my suggestion, because I really can't tell if some of these movies are Paramount or not. But you can check out all these movies here, like the popular ones, the action movies. You can check out the comedy movies. So there are all the movies from comedy. As you can see, they have movies on here, like one from Comedy Central. Plenty actually from Comedy Central. So yeah, if you like comedies and you really want to check out content from Comedy Central, you really want to get movies here from it. Actually, let's look at this one right here. Was Trump? Kind of awkward to mention him depending on your politics, but you know, actually, let's not get into him. Let's get into this one, because this one is also on Comedy Central. But I can really tell based on these roles, they're not action in movies, but rather they're specials on here. So I think that's kind of weird that they label it as movies instead of TV shows to me, if you think about it. If you ever watch these Comedy Central specials or roastings. But you have the election here, fake news. I don't know if that's a movie or not. Actually, I don't know so many things on movies here, but you have comedies here. Let's go down to documentaries. I should have thought about this. It was here that they had the documentaries, not the TV shows. Silly me. But here is all the documentaries here, including the Paramount Originals, like 76 Days. And then you have the Smithsonian Channel giving you more documentaries here. So you can take a look at all the documentaries from the Smithsonian Channel. And then you can look at the dramas here as well. I don't think there's any dramas here that are Paramount exclusives, newer Paramount exclusives. But let's make sure I'm saying that right. I'm not even sure if I'm able to say it right because the posters are not loading up, which is pretty weird to me. I mean, I don't have the fastest internet in the world. I literally have a Verizon DSL. What? Somebody's saying. But here it is, all the movies or other movies through the Trotter. Kids and family, obviously, if you want to check out the new SpongeBob movie or Nickelodeon movies or other things like that, it's going to be on here. But if you are a fan of Charlie Brown, they have something here for you too. Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, you have that here. And then you have a lot of Nickelodeon movies on here, including the Paramount Original Nickelodeon movie. So that's cool. But if you want to check out classic Nickelodeon movies, newer ones, and other kids movies, you have that here. Thrillers, that's the last part about this, and then you have the A to Z, so I don't need to go through that. I don't see any Paramount Plus exclusives here. Maybe they could be coming soon. Maybe. Obviously, they're coming soon. But yeah, Paramount Plus originals. And then you have live TV. No need to go into that again. But if you want to watch new CBS programs as it is in that particular moment, you've got that area right there. And then you can come down here and get to the brands again if you want to check out stuff through there. Let me go into the settings, see if there's anything new there. Okay, nothing here, nothing important in the count. You can manage it though. Oh, okay. Looks like if you want to switch plans, I have to do it through the device, which I use my phone to make a plan here. If you want autoplay, you can turn that on or turn it off. Parental controls to manage pins and how content is viewed. I can go on the website to do that. Support, nothing special about that. Finally, let's go to live TV. Now, this is obviously at the moment it's going to be on the $5.99, but like I said earlier, when they switch to the $4.99 tier in the summer, they're going to begin with the live TV. So keep that noted. But if you want to check out, hey, I live in Boston or I live in Massachusetts, let me make sure that the station is in my area. And it says, if this is correct, select the station and hit OK. If you see that the station is wrong, you can click on check location and it should be able to fix it. So that's cool. And then finally, in the search, I already went through that, but if you want to, you can make a search. So that's cool right here. So yeah, I think I touched on everything I need to touch on with the Paramount Plus. But one more thing to note here is that they have the profiles on here, and you can add more profiles if you want to. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into a test profile here. And if you go into it, if you are watching content on here, it should be able to keep a track of all of the content that you watch here. As you can see Twilight Zone and all these other shows here. If you're interested in soap operas and other things like that, yeah, you can keep track of all of the shows you was watching. One more thing here. Let's check in on a show here, and it should be able, or maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's giving me an option to say, hey, I want to add this show to a watch list and keep track of it. Doesn't give you the option to do that, it looks like to me. Let's check one more. Maybe it must have been a fluke. You never know. Yeah, no watch list. The only way you can have maybe a watch list sort of is when you're clicking on watch now, maybe skip a little bit or something like that, and then it goes on keep watching. So yeah, if you want to have a watch list, maybe that's the way, but the only thing is I don't think you're able to remove it if you want to. So yeah, but that's cool. Pretty weird that they don't really have that feature. I mean, obviously it's a standard in apps like Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu, so it's kind of weird that Paramount Plus is not having that standard here. But yeah, so I think I touched everything now. Basically, I touched everything with the Paramount Plus. So yeah, keep this noted again. And now we have the new logo here since we backed out of it. But keep this note here with the pricing. If you want to, go the cheap route and say, hey, I want to watch the commercials. I won't mind watching commercials. You have the $5.99 plan coming soon. They're going to be switching that to the $4.99 plan in the summer. But they're going to get rid of the live TV with the CBS, local CBS stations. If you want to go ad-free and get the live TV as well, you have the $9.99 per month subscription there. And then you can go annual if you want to, with the premium price of $99. Because they, if you look out on the hunt, they had, deals to say, hey, if you want to check out Paramount Plus, we have a deal where you can get annually for a limited time, $49.99 a month. Now they got rid of that and it's back to $9.99, $100 rather. So just keep that noted. So that's Paramount Plus. Also I forgot to mention, if you want to check out the deal, they have a deal on there. If you are a new customer, it's going to automatically apply when you're signing up for it for a limited time through March 31st. But if you are an old CBS All Access subscriber that's saying, hey, I want to check out the Paramount Plus, there's a code that you got to put in, and you got to do this on the website. I don't think it's going to be available to do on the app on the Roku. You have to do this on the website, where once you put in all the information, it has an area where you can put in a code, and you gotta put in the code Mountain. And when you put in that code Mountain, it's gonna give you a month free trial. So you have a month to explore the app, check out the content, and see, hey, is this the right service for me? Should I subscribe to it? So just keep that noted. One more thing here, even way before the free trial, if you want to check out a sample of content that they have, as you know, Paramount Plus is owned by ViacomCBS, which also owns Pluto TV. So if you take a look at Pluto TV here, you can take a look at this channel called Paramount Plus Picks. I think it's going to be for a limited time as well. I'm not fully sure, but if that's the case, Paramount Plus Picks, You can check out sample of content on here, including the Twilight Zone. Looks like it has the way newer version of it, so that's cool. Star Trek is available on here, and other shows that's going to be available exclusively on Paramount Plus. So if you want to check out a sample of content before you decide if you want to check out free trial to go deeper, you can check out on Pluto TV, Food Entertainment, Channel 126. They also added other content here as well, like the MLB channel, Nashville, and Ryan and Friends, I believe. But this is the place to come if you want to check out a free trial of Paramount Plus picks. So let's keep that noted. One more thing here, they're going to be having on the Paramount Plus side linear channels, which is kind of similar to Pluto TV, dedicated to shows and other things like that. So just keep that noted. That's going to be coming soon, among more content that they are planning to add in the months and years to come as they continue to build that service. One thing I didn't really well, actually I did kind of touch on the user interface, but I didn't even mention that the user interface is the same user interface as CBS All Access, which is very, very weird. They should have kind of put a little bit more effort into it, because, you know, they have on, you know, they've been, as they are in the promos, they have these animations and the blue and white theme on it. I feel like they should have at the least put blue and white theme into it, instead of having this double and black background and things like that. Should have something special to it. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. Alright, that's Paramount Plus. And once again, if you are a former CBS subscriber that's trying out Paramount Plus, use the code MOUNTAIN on the ParamountPlus.com website as a sign up on it through there. Don't pay that $99 or pay that $5.99 just to check out the content. Use the code MOUNTAIN. Alright, that's it for Roku now. Hopefully you got the most out of your Roku experience with this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.